What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session, and today we're going to be looking at a hand history from Michael. So let's get
Nice.
started. So Michael played the 50 stack on G with 2,000 runners and made a chop three-way. So let's see the run. Let's see how it went. Uh, like this.
Nice way to start.
This, this. All right. Let's not show the results. Okay, so the first hand,
We're going
we
to start with a
say
double up.
we're gonna squeeze the good size, ship it in. Okay, we're gonna play. Guys, kings. Good start. And number two, the church. We're gonna squeeze the same sizing. All in, all the cookies. That's a bit ambitious, but sure, I don't mind it. What do you guys say about this all in?
Is it not losing some value by chasing off?
No, I think some people are gonna call it too wide, and then I think
Yeah, but
it could be a GTO jam here.
is it
Uh,
not going to 15 big blinds or 16 or something?
I think at 50 we can jam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
At 40, certainly.
Yeah,
And I think it goes all the way
okay.
up to 50.
No, it only wants jam.
nice, nice.
Okay, button cut off my jack. Low jack starts.
And we're
Low
really
jack.
we're
I
much
jack.
closer to 50, Louis, than 60. Are we you have a 50, don't you? Or we don't have a 50
Yeah, I was
cent.
gonna say that.
Yeah,
Button.
But
Then
well,
okay,
if it
this
does it at if it
one.
does it at 60, it's going to do it at 50. That's for sure.
yeah, definitely.
Okay,
Yeah, it does it.
King Jack
Nice.
suited, guys. Stick with him.
yeah, no squeezing. All right. Okay, I like to see bet small here, 20%. Go. On a four turn, we don't have a diamond. Nothing changes equity wise. He probably though would raise most of his tens already, so we're probably dealing with the pocket seven, pocket six, or a float, and the float improve. I think I like a check here. What do you guys do? You barrel in this turn?
I personally
No,
check.
I would check. You're still ahead all of all of his two overcards with the backdoor flush that he might continue with to a small bet.
Hey, want to check a lot on this. Mike goes for the bet. Called. Okay, nice
Mike
river.
gets rescued.
Now I would just jam. Or
Yes.
would I? Uh, maybe any merit in checking back because I think he has some tens now. After we
Hello,
bet
guys. Hello,
like
everyone.
Oh,
what's
yeah.
up? So after we bet twice like this, it's kind of tough.
Do you think villain will oftentimes check call with a 10 here? I don't think so. So
Yeah,
I think a giant is perfectly fine. He can still have any pair. He can still have some ace high. Maybe he has some flush draws on the turn with a king.
yeah. Machine is going in, so yes, it's fine. Okay, 4-3 suited, check. Guess we're just gonna check it down. Uh, 20 bigs.
Sure.
I think that's good. What do we do here? I like a squeeze. Do I? That's a rough one. Yeah, he's just rebet. Rebet to 8. Let's see what Mike does. All in. Okay, ambitious.
I
So,
wonder if we should just call, because the problem is when we 3-bet, we want to 3-bet fold here, right? And I don't like that hand to do that with.
how is that a problem? Oh, it just wants to fold here. But also, okay. If we say
Yeah, I'll say this is one of the worst things I've done in the tournament.
Too many callers, right?
Yeah,
I mean, wouldn't mind like 3 betting. Like I thought it would make sense. Uh, but sure, it's like some blocks, right? But jamming is a bit out. Look like it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
oh, oopsie. Oh
Yeah.
my, we got
Yep.
them.
See. Oh my gosh, look at that call with the queen six.
Oh, a bunch of criminals around here. It's
So it doesn't look too bad after all, does it?
No, it looks great.
Yeah, I know. I look like a genius.
Yeah.
I like a fold here.
Are you using 2.3 as your standard size? Or
Yes, I
are
am.
you
Yeah.
varying by hand or by the stack depth of your opponent right now?
No, I vary based on stack size. And
Okay,
sometimes I do mistakes when I'm not paying attention and I'm playing other tables, and sometimes
gotcha.
I just click the button by accident. But normally I start off at 2.3, and
Okay,
then as I'm sort of slowly going down, I change it to like 2.1 and then 2.
gotcha. Yeah, just there was one of the ace kings was to 3, and yeah, but as long as you're not doing it by the hand, you're doing great.
No, no, no.
Okay, good.
But I would 3 bet a lot here. I think my majority action here is to 3 bet, especially in a non-PKO. Uh, but sure, call. Get this board on this board. It doesn't want to see bet small. It wants to size up and just
Or it wouldn't be a C bet.
no, it's not a C bet, you're right.
Oh.
I
So
think
we kind of size up here.
I can see why we check a lot. It's against UTG. Yeah.
Yeah, he should, if you look at his range on the flop, I
Yeah.
guess he would bet this board quite a lot.
Yep.
Okay. You think he bets a lot?
Yeah.
I mean, UTG should bet a lot, right? Like a very high frequency bet for UTG. Basically range bet.
Hey, Jeremy.
Hey man, what are we looking at?
This is my run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one that I came
Uh,
third in. Oh,
Oh, you did
ICM
50,
3.
50 stack, right?
Yeah,
Nice
yeah,
one. Congrats. Yeah, awesome, awesome. You should take a look.
yeah.
Okay.
Be as brutal as you want.
So
Certainly.
a lot of
My
pair.
pleasure. My pleasure. Yeah, pair boards would be the most frequent one with a broadways, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
You don't want the
Yeah.
low cards because the low cards you don't have sets and they have sets.
And then it is
So
not very small, right? Then the bigger bets are trips.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, for sure. Fair enough.
Think I'm torn here between calling and folding.
Holding. Wait,
Yes.
no. No, 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 no. Wait, what?
Yes.
I think this is like an easy jam or a call, at least. Like at least call, not never fold.
I don't know if your
Yeah.
opponent's balanced enough. Sure.
Never fold. Never fold. But I
I-
mean, I can understand if you want to call, but like you have to call a flop instead because it's aces or kings, right?
Yeah.
But
If you
but
look at HRC, your opponent is short on bluffs here. You're not calling with pocket sevens.
yeah, but we have no reason to think he's short on bluffs. Not unless we have a read.
Kim, why
I
can
mean,
you
sevens
call?
is really strong. Yeah.
Given this, the bet is small, but you really can call. You really can
I think
call
Also,
and
it's
pair correctly here.
honestly, it's either way. Like if you're in a PKO, you cover like this, you never fold anything. But I think if your opponent doesn't bluff enough, you can think about your strategy, whether you should continue or not.
yeah. The problem is it's a small raise, right? So it's like 3.2 more to call. So it's like pure pot odds. We
Three
against a
point.
range which is like ace king, aces, kings, queens,
Yeah,
jacks. You still call sevens, I think.
yeah.
You know, ace kings, ace queens suited maybe like that. Oh, and let's see him jam into aces.
I don't know about jamming. You said jam?
I think jamming or calling, but probably calling might be prudent, because we don't really fold out any better. Um, I don't know if we deny much equity by jamming, so I don't mind calling
What
personally.
can we jam back? Or because he's on a 25 BB stack,
I would jam a hand like
pocket
pocket.
tens?
Sure,
Sure.
that's got value jam for sure, right? But like,
Okay.
maybe even something worse, maybe something like fours. Might want to see that. Yeah, I mean, you can call sevens just because sevens plays better. Doesn't really fold out better. Uh, doesn't get called by worse.
He
The
won't
four,
call sixes?
uh, I mean, 7-6 is pretty much the same thing. You could take a look at the
Yeah, I
solver.
guess so.
Maybe you see
Yeah.
like what the solver is kind of doing in this spot. But like, if he made it a bigger one, I mean, you just don't really fold
That's the
pairs
part. Yeah.
against
His
three bets.
solver's not going to give. Oh, the solver does have a raise to 5. Wow.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
I mean, we could look at the ICM range.
That's
Um,
really small.
what is it? Hijack cutoff, right? Covering.
Okay.
It's jamming.
I mean, not even close. Look at how much EV. If you put on the EV,
Wow.
it's not even close.
Nice
Yeah,
play,
So
Michael.
with
I know you're like dead set on calling every three bet phase, but maybe it's not optimal if your opponent don't bluff.
No, but the thing is that okay, I mean, even like I said, even against the range which is like ace king, ace queen, all the premium pairs, and no bluff, I think it's still calling. That's the problem against
No,
that size for sure.
well, you want me to show you an example?
Sure, sure, sure. Why not?
I, I could
I
show
want to
you
learn.
examples, but it's a bit.
I mean, if you have one on hand, but,
I
but
think,
let's not waste too much. Let's not waste too much time. We
uh,
can go into this
let
later.
me for the sake of it.
Okay, what do you have here?
Like say for
But
example, this is like the button three bet at GTO, and then if your button is tighter than it should be, like
no,
as
but this is different. This is different because it's UTG. You
yeah,
see,
yeah,
it's very different because the um what do you
yeah,
call that? Like
yeah,
cutoff, hijack, you have like a way wider range. So
yeah.
if you just fold sevens, you're like folding way too high,
Yeah, but do you
Yeah,
understand you're folding jacks against that type of opponent?
I mean, sure, for sure. Like the no lock is like what? He's no lock
Folding
this.
uh, ace jack suited against that type of opponent?
Yeah, I mean, if you no lock it,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
premium. So why would you call jacks? Like it's crazy.
No, that's what I'm saying. There's some merit in folding her. Like
Yeah,
if,
sure. No, if he have a read, this guy's like only three betting like only
yeah.
premiums, maybe not even ace king, then sure,
Although
fold.
I don't have sims
Oh,
for this scenario, but I will have some.
sure. All right, we jammed the kings.
Classic.
We've
That's
all done it.
Uh,
This
three
must
bet,
be three bets, right?
I think flatting is good.
three bet or call? Which one is
I,
Because
majority?
if
Majority
you
I,
three bet,
I
yeah,
would
it's majority call.
three bet. Oh, interesting. I would three bet here, and my reasoning would be I don't have too much calling from these positions, right? I call a lot more from cutoff or button, but not from hijack, low jack.
That's not a great reason though, because just because you don't play it doesn't mean it's not good, right? Because you still have hands that want to call rather than three bet, like nines, king queen suited, uh, king, king jacks, ace jack suited, ace ten suited,
That's funny.
all these
My
hands.
my brain thought it was offsuit for a second.
Offsuit is three bet for sure,
Yeah,
but like suited, if you three bet and he jams, what are you gonna do?
yeah. I don't think I ever three bet the suited one.
What are you gonna do? You're
Yeah,
gonna fold ace jack?
I'm just calling king queen suited, ace jack suited, ace ten suited, all those hands.
Yeah, 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 for sure. Yeah.
It's not. It's strongly played. No jack under the gun one.
I mean, depending on the range, you're gonna see a
Yeah,
variety
that.
of responses. But yeah, like these are the hands that you want to call first.
Yeah. Yeah. What I remember is just that I know I have to three bet more from these positions, and yeah,
Yeah, the suited
basically,
hands you can call. Yeah.
hmm.
Anyway,
Okay, open call. See bet. We don't think we can fold, but we don't have much equity here.
I would consider folding this one. I would certainly think about it.
Actually, it's like a side like this. I don't think you can fold to just one bet.
I know.
it's an interesting spot. Maybe raising is
Actually,
interesting, but calling doesn't seem great.
you
Yep.
actually
Fold. Yeah, no, I mean, I would fold
Right.
or raise just exploitatively, but like, I guess the solver will be a bit more balanced. Just because he's not supposed to be receiving much in this position, so I'm just like, don't buy it.
okay. So okay because he doesn't have enough bets. You're just cheating on him a little bit. Makes sense.
I'm just thinking he's like when I see this in game, I just think this guy is not a good player. He's just betting randomly,
Yeah,
right?
he's sure supposed to be
He's
checking.
just he's not applying like a strategy that's like very coherent. So when that happens, I tend to just like not really care too much about my cards per se, just kind of like attack, to see what he does because then he needs a hand to kind of go over the top.
Yeah,
So I would still fold, this if it's like anything because you don't see like you hit the ace, but it's a club, right? Even you hit your out, it's not live. It's like not a great call, like not an ideal call.
yeah, I
I
like.
I would
would,
fold, but like yeah, I mean now we're kind of trapped, so we have to call down a little bit. Let's see what he does.
Now you go for value pop.
I mean we can't go for value. We should just check it back. I think.
You don't think you can go for value? This solver.
No, 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 dude, no, no, we can't go for it. Just check it back and be very happy that we can check it back.
Why am I wrong on this?
Because what are you getting? What are you getting called by?
worse ace.
Like what?
Worst
Ace.
Ace
case, attack,
nine with a club. Like he
That's
needs a club to call down, right? So and
pocket
the
kings.
thing is that you unblock the flush. So he actually does have some strong hands. And also sets, two pairs, ace 10, ace 8, ace 7, ace 5 even all beat you. Uh 10 ace suited beats you. Like nothing, everything beats you. Like only absolute bad hands like kings, the club, would maybe sometimes like cry and call you. But even then, like if you have kings in the club in his position, You're not gonna like, it's like it doesn't really matter whether or not he will call you, but it's whether or not your hand is like good. It's like the
Okay,
nuts. And
say
our
you
hand is not the
had,
nuts.
say you had the
You can
option,
easily have a better hand.
one club in your hand. Would it be good enough?
With a club, maybe I would consider it with a club, but like even then, I think I would be happy to check back because like I think Ace Jack is a bit too thin. You shouldn't have like Ace Queen with a
Ace
club
king?
to.
How about ace
But
king?
my bottom would be Ace Queen with a club or maybe Ace King, no club because at least then he can call you with Ace Queen, Ace Jack. You know
This
what I'm
is one
saying?
of my leagues. It's tough for me to work
Yeah,
out.
he can easily have Ace Queen here and then just check and then you bet you out you own yourself.
Yeah.
Easily.
Which is what he
It's like
had.
two ways, which is what he had.
He has ace queen.
Oh shit, yeah. So just too thin, too thin
Okay,
to
so
ever
ace
bet
king
this
you
one.
can bet.
Yeah,
Ace
yeah, seems about
queen
right.
you can bet with a
With
club.
a club, uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Ace
Ace
jack,
Jack, pure check.
that's two
There
pair,
you
right?
go. No, no, no. Ace Jack is Ace 10 is two pair.
Okay, so you need. Okay, so it's really too thin.
Too
Damn.
thin, yeah.
We don't even bet all of our ace jacks, so it's way too thin.
Yeah. We check all
That's how
Ace
you
Jack.
know it when we
We
when we
don't even
only
bet our
bet
Ace
some of
Queen. That's
our
the
ace
thing, right?
10.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Even Ace 10 is checking back. Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Why why are we betting with ace king so often and check ace 10 also very often?
It's tough because if you
You know
miss,
why? You know why, Bob?
No, I don't know why.
How think about it, right? What does Ace 10 do that Ace King doesn't do? It blocks the 10, right?
Yes.
When it blocks the 10, what happens? Like what happens? What's the effect of you having a 10 and then, like
he didn't bet the flop and the turn with a 10 as often. So therefore he has a flush more often. Is that a flush and a straight more often?
more like he needs a 10 to call you sometimes, right? Like he's gonna have like King 10 of the club. He's gonna have like, like a 10 will call you, right? So you kind of
Okay.
want him to have the 10 as
Okay,
well. So
yeah.
when you block it, he has more like what you said is true. Like he's gonna have more flushes, right? You block ace 10, he's just gonna have like more flushes, more straights, more good stuff. But like if you unblock the 10, he can have like a hand like Jack 10 and call you like a club, whatever. So that's why ace 10 is checking, ace king is like unblock the 10, you can kind of just bet it and get called by worse ace, some 10x, some pairs. Seems pretty good. At least that's how I understand the spot. I could be totally wrong.
Yeah.
Ace
What
queen.
about what about hands like pocket kings in his shoes? Is that less of a call than Jack 10?
I think pocket kings would most likely check the turn a lot, you know? So I don't know how much kings he ends up. Like, why would you bet the turn on an ace? That's the kind of the worst turn for you, right? Even
True.
with the club, like I personally would play more of a check because I want to
Yeah.
slow down. I don't want to bloat the pot. So yeah, probably don't arrive there with too many kings.
That was nice.
Nice, nice, big sizing. I like it. Close the pot. A good hand is look at the solver. Just board with a lot of big sizing, I think.
the
There's a
amount of
lot of straights.
Yeah, lots of gut shots. Lots of gut
Yeah.
shots. Generally, we
And I think
size up.
that's one of the things you can bet big on.
Indeed,
I'm
I would
Oh, doesn't
imagine. Oh, but maybe not. I don't
doesn't
know.
like it.
Maybe bigger. No, no, no. Too small. Too big. Too big. Maybe King Jack 7 is the one we don't bet big on because probably two broadways. I remember seeing like two broadways you can do more like range
Uh,
betty stuff. I'm not sure. Oh no, no, it's fine. Like we can bet. Wait, that's strange. Oh, because your kicker is not good enough. Yeah.
But also it just hates that size across the board.
No, it has like overbet,
either
like
It has the
yeah,
15.8%
overbet, but it
overbet.
doesn't have, no, it
overbet
has the
or
overbet,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. Like
but it
thinking
doesn't
you have
like
to
the
go,
83 or the
you have to go
55.
overbet or small.
Yeah.
It doesn't like the middling one. You're right.
okay. But what did I do? Did I go middling? I thought I went
You
Big.
went for like 80% or something like that.
Oh, 80%. Okay.
It doesn't like that one. It likes overbet or like
Sure.
which
Um,
is very common in a BVB slot.
do you guys personally mind if you would use 83% for value and 125 for bluffs? Because I don't think villains will even notice that.
But the
What?
machine,
Why would? Go ahead.
if you let the
'Cause-
machine choose, it's only gonna pick an overbet size. It doesn't want to use the small size really. So that's interesting.
Do we use the king eight because it's showing king eight as an overbet? Is it because of the seven? Because our eight is bigger than the seven and we block straights?
It would seems to be the case because the kicker is like anything above the seven is
Yeah. Okay.
blue. And
I mean,
then 10-9 here, okay, an open ender. No, it's like a chop. What is 10-6 here? Suited with a backdoor flush. What
yeah,
is that?
it's just backdoors, some backdoors.
10-5, what would you call
Yeah,
10? The same? Okay.
there's three to a straight, three to there's like 10 and a random dangler, so you can never win the pot by checking. So time to bet, time to blast.
I'm surprised, but sure. Good idea. You want to bet big
I
here.
mean, yeah. You can never check call. You can always, but you can bet big and then turns up equity, so that's really good. So it favors the big bet.
Yeah. And then what about check raising here?
Interesting. I don't know if our hand is good enough, but
Yeah, maybe
maybe that's
not.
a thing.
Maybe a better kicker. Okay, so
Maybe.
say we bet big, and then here comes the turn. On the turn, you're still likely to have the best hand, but now if you start to polarize so much, I don't know. I think I would go half pot here more than pot.
Hmm.
What size you go here?
I mean, personally, I would start checking some of my worst kings
Yeah.
just for some protection and just for some balance and
Well,
like
you're
just
BVB,
having some
so
strong hands in my checking range.
yeah, you're BVB.
Yeah,
Okay,
because if
so
we bet all our king X, then when we check, we just don't have anything, right?
yeah,
So you see, like the solver does check it sometimes, you know?
yeah, yeah.
Uh, Yeah, a little bit.
I don't think we're good in this line, but whatever.
I mean, we have to call, no choice.
Yeah, we're not gonna fold, but did you
We
ever
didn't
win?
bet. Maybe no, I'm sure we do sometimes.
Honestly, honestly,
He can.
you never win.
No, I'm serious. Yeah, he can easily have worse.
I guess you do.
Yeah, he does. He does have worse.
Yeah,
Easily
very,
have worse. Yeah.
very thin range. I think this guy has the easiest call ever, and with King
Maybe.
five here.
It's a $5 tournament. Like
Yeah,
people are
Yeah.
gonna
You see
just
that
go
all
with
the
it,
time in, you see this all
No.
the time in low stakes. They overvalue their flush draws and they just jam it all the time. Like you have to call so light sometimes.
yeah.
Well played, well played. I mean, you knew what you're doing when you bet the turn. You
Yeah.
jammed, called.
You can't really fold, right? You locked in, but
You never bet and fold the top pair there. If you wanna fold it, probably don't bet it.
I like three betting here. I think I'm three betting every time. Calling,
Hmm.
okay? Why
I
why calling
I
here?
prefer calling.
Yay, call.
I call
I
as
I'm
well.
in team call. Yeah. Because if
Yeah.
you three bet he jams, you're like you want to stack off 40 bigs to seven, probably a little
I
bit
think
aggressive, no?
Not jamming that much when we three bet. It's wide range
You
versus
never you never know. Yeah, no, exactly. Wide range versus wide range. He's gonna be very aggressive. And jam like ace jack,
Lots of calls
ace
on
10
seven.
suited.
yeah.
I mean, if you look at the
Yeah,
yeah,
you can three bet some.
getting jam worse pairs stuff, which
Michael, the
is
pre-flop
probably
solver.
yeah.
I think if his BBs was around 30, 35, I might have jammed then. I just think 40 is too much for sevens for some reason. That's just how I thought about it.
I
Mhm.
think you don't really want to jam, but you can three bet and call off a call in. Probably
Yeah.
that's the case.
Oh yeah, that's
Because
sorry, that's sort of what I meant. Yeah.
yeah, jamming would be a bit yeah, hard to
And
get called by worse, hard to get called by worse that
yeah.
Yeah.
often. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, we would probably call the first one. Oh, would we?
Fold.
Open
I would
15,
fold
10. Yeah, it's close, right? It's very close with our
because of the positions. Because of the positions, it's low jack versus hijack. So
one pip
is
later,
he?
maybe.
Think about it. Is he
Yeah,
doing this with ace nine suited?
never,
Not,
right?
not
Never.
really. Not really, right? Like
Yeah.
definitely not with ace nine off. Maybe with ace nine suited, but like very rarely. So like we just never good, right?
Anyhow, with
It's
this
just
guy
always
here,
crushed.
yeah.
A
Yeah,
button. What's
yeah.
the weakest hand
Button.
you give him? Yeah, I was going to say like ace king
Ace
suited or
queen, ace
something.
king. Yeah, 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 yeah. Never, never good.
Ugh.
I like
Okay,
calling here more than jamming, but I think jamming is a good portion of the strategy as well.
I think both are good.
Yeah.
I like both. Okay, this is a flip. Yeah.
Oh my God, this is a spot where I don't know what to get it in.
Fold.
I
Uh,
mean, this honestly, you see this here, this guy has no business in there, which means honestly, feels like you got no business in there at all with this.
Yeah, I know. He's got aces or something.
I think cutoff's bottom range should be ace 10, so we should fold.
But this year for
Tim,
the
Tim, Tim
price,
says all in though. Tim says all in because it's only seven bigs, right? 7.5
that's
bigs.
the issue. For the seven bigs, ace 10 is never gonna be a mistake. So
Yeah, yeah. So maybe we just get it,
Yeah,
call it
maybe
off,
but
you know?
it's close, very tough spot.
Nice. I mean, seems okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm everyone
queens for,
how it
but we
works.
had the ace and we banged it off. So
Yeah,
good,
I,
good
s-
on us.
probably fine. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
When 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 the guy with queens flats as opposed to putting in his last three big blinds, he's it seems to me he's trying to make it as easy as possible to get called since he's never folding. So he's not trying to get folds. So that tells you something about your ace 10.
True. That could be a good point.
Yeah.
Oh no, normally in those spots they've got aces, kings, queens all day. Like, but I
It
don't know.
feels like.
I can't
I think
help.
for
I can't help myself
I think
sometimes.
for seven bigs, it's okay. You're never gonna be making too big an error.
Yeah.
So
So
okay. Time to
this has to be a fold.
time to fold. Time to fold. Nice.
Sometimes I'm worried. I don't know what I do sometimes.
Yeah.
I
Interesting
think
spot.
this is an easy fold.
I mean, I would fold because like sixes is the bottom pair we open, right? So if we don't fold
Yeah.
sixes, we don't fold anything.
The thing is,
So should
I don't know if
probably
I don't know if you have the same read as me, but I feel like when people go non all in three bet here, they're always super nutted because
Yeah.
the smart play is just to stick your 13 big blinds in here. So when you try to do something like this, I feel like people are trying to be overly tricky, which means like there's a little bit more value here. I don't know if you have the same read as me here, Jeremy.
No, I
I
agree
think it
with you.
really depends. It really depends. Like, is it is the guy just like I mean, it looks very strong, but is this guy capable of just doing some random shit? Possibly. I mean, like, Jeremy Chan folded queens in the 150
Yeah,
this exact action. And
yeah.
I was not a big fan of that fold because like you have queens, right? So I think the way to go is like just keep an eye out and just be wary about it, but like don't overfold to it too much. You know,
Hmm.
like don't like fold sixes, of course, fold sixes, but don't fold like jacks. You know, like, no, don't be a hero. Don't be a hero.
Okay, queen five off. I think this is more of a limp. We go for a raise. Let's
Both
refresh
are
our
good.
memories and look at the range a little bit.
Both are
40,
fine. Yeah,
40 big blind. I think this is a limp fold. It's raising
either
40.
raise or limp fold. I think. Yeah, we cover. We should be aggressive. I prefer raising this spot personally, but yeah, queen four would be like a bit too loose. Queen five is good.
Okay.
Louis, why don't we pull up next games and see what that looks like here?
Yeah. I think you see more raising for sure, right?
I think we have big bets here. I think it's only small bets.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to bet big in this one, I think.
I think this size is good though.
Turn size I like.
I mean, this is rough because we can't
Mm.
fold, but I don't think we win very often here.
You got a call, you unblock diamonds.
Yeah,
Sucks, but like, I
yeah,
mean, what can you do? Oh, ace king, right? So,
yeah. With
got a
this board,
call.
you got a call, but I'm
You
not
be-
happy.
you beat some hand, you beat some hands, beat some draws and stuff.
You know, 6, 7 of clubs. It could be a lot here, but
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, the Tim nailed it, right? Like, you saw a guy do this with king five suited, so king
yeah,
five offsuit was it, and then now this
yeah,
guy does it with ace ten. So like, our ace king is just like the nuts, like we have to call it off, and then if they have it, they have it.
yeah,
If you're gonna bet,
yeah. Very ambitious
so
rate.
uh, very ambitious. Sure.
I don't think betting here for a big size multi-way is ever a thing for when the SPR is like this. I think this is
Uh,
bit out of line.
yeah, it's very out of line because we don't have any equity.
Yeah,
We don't
Yeah.
have any
Okay.
diamonds. We don't have any spades, Michael. So like in this spot,
Yeah.
you kind of want to look at your hand in terms of like its overall equity because now you're putting in six bigs with like a dead hand, which
Sure.
cannot turn any strong draws. You cannot
Any
like
equity can, yeah,
your
no equity.
pair
Yeah.
your pair outs are not live. Yeah, it's like the board is okay for you, but like it's still three-way, and like you don't want to bet
Sure.
huge like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, I would prefer it if you had like Jack nine, maybe Jack
Mm,
10 with just one spade or something. Was it a spade? Yeah, at least then you can like barrel some turns, right? This one you have a
sure.
club. Multi-way strategy.
you know
Uh-huh.
what? Thank you, Michael. I'm gonna add this to my little PowerPoint. I think
Yeah.
it's something
And
that a lot of people mess up. Don't really have big bets when you're multi-way. You
All
just
right. Cool.
don't.
not often, not often. We
Yeah.
do have it, but like specific situations and like definitely not with like hands with no equity at all. Yeah, so
What would do you know what kind of scenario you have big bets?
I mean depends on where you are. So like let's say if you're the in position guy,
Yeah, the guy, the button, right? The button
yeah,
made.
you can big bet some ace high
Yeah.
boards,
Out
like
of
ace
position,
king.
it's never really a thing, right? And then you never really go above our pot for the flop. Am I wrong?
What about
Um,
In cash, there's a simplification done by DTO Wizard. That is, you're
yeah.
on the flop, the only bet size you have is a third pot, and on the turn, the only bet size you have is pot or 2x pot.
Hmm.
So I'm not saying that that's the more subtle version of the solver, but that simplificate that's how you could play that strictly and not be very wrong if you want.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
um what
I think
about
not.
trip
Yeah.
boards? Trip boards, I could
Hey,
see
what
betting big
about
out of position.
Bob? What about your grandmother's wedding?
What again?
What about your grandmother's wedding? What was she wearing? Okay, so yeah, I don't like the bet here.
Yeah. I mean, in general, I just like simplified to like one third, in position you can have like some big bets on like some ace high boards like ace king X,
Oh yeah.
because then you can like value an ace.
Have you seen anything
So
above half pot for those in position
yeah,
multi?
yeah. 66, 66, right?
Okay.
Some
Okay.
66 bet. Without, I mean, I'm not sure exactly which boards, but like in
Interesting.
general, you don't want to use too many big sizes. Let's go a bit smaller. 130.
Ooh, a little lead here on deuce, deuce. I don't think that's a thing. What do you think?
What is this? Leading? I'm not
Yeah,
sure you can lead this
lead.
board.
I don't think
Not
so.
not not sure you can lead it.
Yeah.
Michael, why not you share what you were thinking?
Yeah.
I was just thinking more about the six, not so much the deuces.
Well,
I was
Same.
protecting, yeah, I was protecting the six, and I know we can. I'm pretty sure we can bet on six high boards.
we
We
can.
No,
can
but
donk
like
lead.
Six,
we
six,
can,
deuce.
but like not six deuce deuce because the deuce is very bad for us, right? Because think
Sure.
about it, do you defend a hand like nine deuce offsuit? You don't.
No, no,
You don't
no. I've
defend,
got no
yeah.
deuces in my range,
You
but
have
I
some,
understand that. Yeah,
but like not many, and like
sure.
you're folding a lot of it. And he has all the overpairs, he has all the strong hands.
Yeah,
So you gotta be very careful with this. You can lead if it's like
sure. Okay.
3, 4, 5, like 6, 4, 5,
Yeah.
you have like straights, but this one you don't have that advantage. So I'll be careful. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it worked out, strangely enough. Mm,
Yeah,
okay,
you don't
Jack.
care.
Oh, interesting spot. Maybe just
Well, at this stack depth, I just get it in. What about you?
yeah, I like it. Get it in is good. If it's a bit deeper, maybe you four bet, but a simple get in.
Can we get in? Yes, I guess we can.
Beautiful.
Oops.
Ooh, ran into it.
See, this is, I feel like this is a texture where we could consider polarizing a little bit. What do you think? We're against a small blind though.
I
Are you
think
fond of a small bet here?
just a medium-sized bet is probably good. You want to target his hands like nines, eights, sevens, You're not really targeting. You don't want him to fold a hand like ace 10 too much because you dominate that. You're never gonna make him fold jack. So I think personally I would go like half pot.
Yeah.
Wouldn't go too big because it's a small blind. You don't really have big bets against small blind unless it's an ace king X board,
I just
ace
think
queen
that
X board.
yeah, it's a board we can polarize on. If you have ace king here, king jack, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think you ever want to go too big for sure. And it's like a
I just thought,
flush board, There's a lot
yeah,
of
I just
suited
thought when there's a,
cards.
oh, sorry, Jeremy. Yeah, I
No,
just
no,
thought
no, that was done. Yeah.
when there was a deuce on the board, we don't have to go as big, but clearly you can.
Interesting.
'Cause
Maybe
that's,
you're
yeah,
right.
Well, it's two Broadway flush draw connected, so size up the a little bit.
yeah, yeah. And plus,
That's
I'm from
fine.
early position as well. Yeah.
Do you back
Yeah, you
roll
can.
six against this? Like
Okay,
pretty
interesting.
steep bet. He calls. I don't think you barrel here because it is like on King Jack. He's supposed to be pretty heavy here. Would you barrel the turn? Yes. Yes. Okay. So you can.
Checking or barreling is like mixing. Your hand is strong enough. You're betting for value. So many draws will call you. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, worst aces.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, I think I raised her. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Now, now.
Wow,
Think I like check raising here.
seems good. I mean, betting is like a little bit strong, right? Like we're out of position to two guys.
Yeah,
So in order to kind of stay uncapped, we can check, let him bet, and then we get to see like what. Let's say we check this guy bets the hijack bets, then the button does something. We get more information. But when we bet, then we're kind of like putting in money blind, right? We're
yeah,
going in like
Okay.
kind of
Yeah.
raw. Yeah. So like
yeah,
we don't really need protection. If they have an ace, they're likely gonna bet it, or we get to see a turn. It's okay. So I
yeah,
I would check it likely.
yeah. I like checking as well. Okay, we get this opportunity. I think I'm check raising again.
That's great.
I don't know about
Nice.
check jamming though. What
No, I
about
think jamming should be okay because like if you
15?
check raise not all in, you're kind of committed already, right? So I don't think like check raising not like are you gonna have a check raise to 15 and fold range? That
No,
the thing? Not
it's not
really,
that
right? So like
not, not balanced, but people don't know that, and they might spaz with an ace five off. Or
then I would prefer just calling, right? Give them the real spaz opportunity. If you
okay.
think that's like if you think they're gonna spaz and overcommit with an ace, I'll just call.
But
If
I
you
feel
think,
like make it
yeah,
15 here. Some players, very rarely, but some of them just they click it back here with they're just like, okay, whatever. I have top pair. I'm not gonna fold. Whereas when you
yeah,
here, maybe some nets may fold top pair here.
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. But like, I think just calling is not like it's pretty good if that's the
Okay,
case
yeah,
because you
yeah,
underrep your hand. You also get him to overcommit with an ace.
yeah.
Derby.
Sometimes you love poker.
Yeah, yeah, when the cards fall your way.
Yeah, that's so nice. How am I going to get it in with these aces? Oh, that's how.
What I like about your run so far is that you jam a lot pre-flop on spots where maybe I lean towards three betting and you get called by like worse hands. So,
Yeah, I've been paying more attention these days on people's big blinds, and I've been studying a bit on like 30, 40 big blinds, and we do jam a lot, like obviously jacks, tens, things
yeah,
like that. So that's what I've been trying to do.
very nice. This is a tough one.
I think I call actually.
You must, or we wouldn't be seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Would you call king six?
I mean, you could fold this.
King six. I think I would call as low as king five, maybe.
Oh, king five seems a bit wide. Don't have a bounty here, but
Even
it's
though he's got eight big blinds.
I don't know. I'm definitely. I think I'm calling king seven.
Can we just
I'm
have a quick
wondering
look to
which
see
one.
what's
Hmm?
sorry, I was saying, can we just have a quick look to see what's the bottom of the range that we call with eight big blinds on
Yeah,
GTO?
yeah, for sure. So it's pretty deep, 2040.
Yeah, but if we have a sim that has a little bit of ICM, that'd be nice.
Yeah, yeah.
So at Chippy V, it's every king. Now this is about at least 50% in or more. Minimum 50%, and then the average is pretty low. We have a button with nine bigs.
8.
Six, we got a bunch.
Yeah, we can go with 9. That's okay. It's sort of the same.
King three here. And then if it was closer, 25% of the field, let's see. With a button again, pretty short. Button, sticks it in. King five would
Yeah.
be
Yeah, king it.
the
Good call.
All right. All right, go in here. Is this even a call at GTO?
I'm not too sure. It could be a fold.
No,
No?
it's playing.
I'll call or jam.
Um,
Yeah.
but GTO it would be playing
Outside
at
the
TV. But the
suburbs,
thing is,
my girlfriend would. I'll text her to walk with me. Yeah. Boki. Yeah, background deck. Okay. I call her now.
is he talking with us?
No.
Think off I jack low jack. So move low jack 40 and button 40.
You could do the equal stacks one.
No, no.
Okay.
Can we do low jack 31 and 34 or not?
Yes. Yeah, 50%, it would be a fold.
A fold. Okay.
Wow, that's radically different.
And then 25% field. Let's see if we can find low jack around 40, button around 40. 42, 33, yes. 42, button three bets. Yeah. The deeper you get in the game, this becomes a pure fold. Like we're
Okay.
halfway in the hand history, so it has to be a fold or a four bet if you feel inclined, but honestly, you need the guy to be doing something like this, which is if you're thinking like if Jeremy's on your button, I mean maybe he's finding most of those, maybe.
Okay, I'm back.
But
Yeah, it
Yeah.
seems like kind of close, right? A6 is like almost folding indifferent. A7 is like making very little.
if it's not
So
the
let's
Madavan or like B Bender on your button or like Habibi, like
B binder. What the hell?
yeah. You know B Binder last week won the GG Millions?
Won the G Millions. Yeah,
Jesus,
6. I mean,
I couldn't believe
what
my
a
ears.
guy. He played
What a
super well.
man.
He played like a goat. Played like a
Yeah.
boss.
Hmm.
I watched some of it. Like, man, just so impressive.
Yeah.
Up this game, you know. What can you
Yeah.
say?
True
Very
legend of
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, no. Every GG reg was
What the
competitive.
hell are you doing here?
I got a gut shot. You bet so little.
Man, you
Uh,
shoot the
mm,
direction. It's a three bet pot on a king eye board. This is a very bad
yeah,
texture for you in a three bet pot. That's the call right here. I would always fold
yeah,
here.
yeah.
I
You
have
should fold
three
because
flop.
your gut shot isn't the real gut shot. Because like when you hit the queen, you're not gonna get paid
Yeah.
off. Also, you don't have the heart. It's the more important thing. because you have no
Sure.
cards to hit. In ace, your ace is not live. Like you hit an ace, you're not able to take it the river, right? Because it's still a very dangerous board for you. So you don't have any outs.
Yeah,
And he
you're
could
Sure.
easily be
you're
he could easily
butchering
be
this
free
one
rolling
pretty
hit for
bad.
chop.
You could
Yeah.
easily
This
be
is a
drawing dead
blunder.
against. Yeah, this one is probably gonna fold. Like the gut shot is not. It's like easy to get trapped when you think like, okay, I have equity, I have to call small bet, but like he can easily have like ace queen,
Yeah.
kings, like he could be drawing very slim.
I guess
Uh,
there's no clean outs as well, like Queen of Hearts or
yeah,
something
no.
like
If
that.
you
Just
had like,
yeah.
yeah, if it was like rainbow and you had ace seven of, with the backdoor, then I would
Yeah.
be more okay with it. But this
Sure.
one with clubs is, yeah, you unblock hearts as well, so it's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, super nutted. Tim is right, yeah. Can probably muck this one. I got a
Yeah.
pair, got a fold, yeah. You turn a pair, but it's not gonna help us, not gonna save us.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Multi-way calling that 5-7? Is that really
Uh, I
I
think
would
it's like
not,
option.
I would not, but it's up to you.
yeah,
Yeah, these
I know
things.
that you get I mean 5-7 is the bottom of the calling range there
No,
against just sort of a
I,
normal one bet, right?
I would personally defend 9-10 here
Yeah. This
because
seems like a good
you're pretty deep in the game now. You're in the money,
yeah.
multi-way, short stacks. This is not a good hand.
I think one gappers are probably a bit more problematic. Probably you defend 7-6, 5-6, and you can fold this one maybe.
Okay.
I don't know if we
But
fold
it's
it
but it's
to one bet, but so probably okay.
yeah. See, we flop a pair and we just fold, right?
Yeah.
A hand is not super. We're not super happy with it,
Yeah.
right?
Well, don't understand this hand. Why would you call here?
Um.
I remember this hand. I was a little bit tilted from a different tournament, and
Oh man.
I just called because I was multi-tabling, and I got sucked out on a different tournament with aces, and yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah,
At least he's honest, guys. At least he's honest.
Okay, tilt call.
Right?
All right.
Field call.
Well.
Uh, did it work out though? I think.
This is terrible, Mike.
yeah. I know. Sometimes the emotions got better of me. That's why you need to learn on your mental game as well.
Yeah, we're here just to make you feel bad about
Yeah, I know.
staying on
I
tilt,
told Louis, I told
What?
Louis to be brutal.
Yeah, what would
Yeah,
be a calling range here? I think King 10 suited. What about
for
King?
sure. Yeah,
The King 9 is
probably calling all in. I don't know. Maybe King
maybe
10's like
calling
the
King 9.
bottom.
Indifferent with King
I,
9. Okay.
Seems
I know
okay. Yeah.
he can jam ace two offsuit on this stack. I know I'm pretty sure from 17 big blinds you can jam ace all the offsuit aces,
But
and
He's
I
jamming.
he
think
jams
Yeah,
this.
he's jamming lots of stuff, right? Jamming Jack 10, Queen Jack, oh, King 10
Uh,
yeah,
suited.
I would guess our calling range is something like pocket eights plus and ace ten offsuit plus.
I think he can call like sixes, sevens for sure because he jams like some his usage suited and stuff. You have a good hand.
don't you think we can call all the pocket pairs?
No, not all. Maybe before deuces. Yeah, see, seems about right. Full deuces, you can call trees if you want.
Oh, okay,
I per
threes. Yeah, all
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
I kind of don't like calling trees, but it's GTO
yeah.
call, so never feels good to call all in with trees.
Yeah, very indifferent with the King 9. Do you
Yeah,
actually
King
know
nine is
King
not the
9?
best.
Yeah, 25% of the field. Okay.
Hmm.
I think that guy tagged me as a fish after that hand.
Maybe.
No, no, absolutely.
No, he
No, no,
wouldn't. He
no,
wouldn't do
no.
that. You
The
know.
whole table tagged you as a fish after that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Guys, quick question. Do you think is it bad if someone tags you as a fish? All good.
Depends. Depends if you're like interested in that person. Maybe it's like a hot girl. You wanna get a number.
Ah, I
If
know
she
what I
texts you
mean.
as a
Yeah, I know what I mean.
fish, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Text you as a
bad for
fish
business.
that's bad. That's bad. Yeah, you
That's really
know.
bad for business. No, 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 bro. No, no. I mean
It's like
online. I
yeah,
mean, she might be hot, but if she lives in Thailand and I'm in Romania,
yeah, yeah, for sure.
you know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's
I know, I know,
pointless.
I know. It's pointless. Yeah. So I don't know. Pros and cons here.
Okay, so here
Moving on. Thank you, guys.
we limp and he checks, and then we get this board facing a one big blind bet. I'm thinking about
Okay.
something here. Is this crazy?
Check raising. You said
Yeah,
seems interesting. I don't hate it.
not much of a thing,
Except
but
that, like if you do it, you have to call off a jam. So that's a little dicey, I would say. But I don't hate it. I would check call personally. Seems
okay.
okay. Yeah.
Thing is, like, you still have a ton of equity. You gotta call again.
Yeah, I think I folded. I'm pretty sure I
Oh no,
folded.
it's a four liner. You fold, I guess.
I
Yeah.
know. Uh, hmm, seems a bit dicey on turn. What is the solver like? Because I'm not sure if we don't get the fold, right? We actually check
Is
jam,
it
huh? I'll check raise, sorry.
is it
Interesting.
because we can still get the nuts? Is that why?
We have
Yeah.
two overcards. We have the draw to the nuts. We have a hand with like decent equity against one pair. He's often gonna have like one pair here with that sizing. Uh,
Yeah.
and we have a good bluffing hand, because we block the nuts, right? No, do we
So
block
on
the
the
nuts?
four, I'm
And ten
guessing
six.
he's doing it a lot. He's
Yeah,
probably doing it too much on the four.
yeah. Like I believe his size is not really a thing. Not sure. Doesn't seem
Does he
like a
need to be
thing.
does he need to be polar on that? Just so I know, so I don't
Uh,
get exploited in a way.
I'm
Like,
not
is he meant to
sure.
be polar?
No, it doesn't seem like
Oh,
he's going to be polar because he's
it's
using a lot of
not,
small
but
sizes.
as you see, like he's trying to scam
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
But
He's betting a lot of one pairs. Like
isn't
polar,
55% like polar in the like as a short stack? Would you
not
consider that?
not really, because
Okay.
he still has quite a bit of chips, right? Like he has like what 30, 20, 20 big blinds deep. So if he wants to go polar, he'd go like 6 big blinds. I would say 5 big blinds maybe, and go
Yeah.
2E. But like 55 is not even 2E, so it's not really polar.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Geometric size, right? You were telling
No,
me
I know
about
what
it?
2E means. I watched
Yeah, yeah,
BBZ
there you
poker.
go.
I know what 2E
Nice,
means.
nice, nice. Awesome. Yeah, yeah. The 2E is like the size you go
Yeah,
to.
two equal sizes to get in by the
Mm-hmm.
river.
That's the
Yeah.
perfect size to use in your polar. Okay.
Guys, can we talk about that donk on Ace Queen? It's kind of wild.
Yeah,
Donk
but
on ace queen.
he was short, so he's just stop and going. It's fine.
Okay.
This is almost it. Okay, let's look at this, but say cutoff open instead of that. And then we are 10 big blind from the small blind. I would not jam king 10 off here, would you?
Hmm.
No, too wide.
No, I would. I mean, doesn't seem great. Jam it.
Yeah, yeah. I
It's
wouldn't.
offsuit, right?
King queen,
Yeah.
I find it. King jack, I'm like,
King
and
Jack is close. King Jack is close, but King 10 doesn't seem like you're gonna be in quite a bit of trouble.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
and ace is fine. I mean, a pair, even deuce,
Yeah.
but I think this is a little bit.
Offsuit King 10 is rarely played at the rejab. Just so
Yeah.
you know.
Okay.
Probably what you do there is like
They're called.
fold, or you can even call. This is actually probably fine.
Savage
Shouldn't
call.
he just be? Shouldn't he be? Did he jam or did he min raise? Sorry.
Raise and
King
you
min raise.
Yeah.
See that yeah. Shouldn't he just be jamming on us?
I mean,
yeah, but
he
not a
Yeah.
PKO.
he will play the way he wants to play, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
we
guess
can't really
so. Yeah.
control. Yeah.
But yeah,
There's no
No,
Michael, he
yeah.
should
there's no
definitely
shouldn't there's no shouldn't in poker, right?
Yeah.
his
Should or
min raising
shouldn't.
strategy
Yeah.
should be like really strong traps to call off, and then let
Yeah.
do your jam. And
Kind
Queen
of
8-0,
kind
if
of
it doesn't jam
polar.
itself, it can just fold.
Mhm.
I mean, when we jam the king 10, sometimes he folds hands, often worse hands. But when we get called, we should expect to be so far behind that when we see the queen 8 offsuit, it's just a gift.
Yeah. I mean,
It
he should
is
jam. He should call us to some like Queen 10 suited kind of stuff on that range.
yeah, for sure.
Some hands we beat.
Did he
King
have
9
did he have
suited
queen
could
8
still
and he
be in there.
called it off? Holy
He
shit.
called it
He
off.
had Queen 8. Yeah, Queen 8 offsuit.
Yeah, I mean we have no fold equity at all with king 10. That's probably why you don't jam it. But nice value jam then. I guess
Yeah.
worked out.
Are you
Sometimes
guys
it works out.
jamming King Jack here?
Uh,
Can I fight Jack? I would do it.
no,
I'm folding.
no. I will
I'm,
fold. Hijack range out.
let's see. Ah,
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like against hijack or
yeah,
eight bigs. Again, you have no fold equity. He's
yeah.
not
I'm
really
jam.
opening. He's never opening a king 9, right? He's opening king 10, but he's folding that, you know? So you're folding out the worst hand. He's
Yeah.
probably
I think
calling
I need
king
to
queen.
study him.
Yeah.
Sorry,
The,
Jeremy. Sorry.
no, sorry. This the thing is that like against the early positions, he has ace 5, which is like a almost like a steal hand, right? And you
Yeah.
jam it in, but you don't have any fold equity.
Sure.
Because
Okay.
yeah, with your hand. And like he has ace 5, but still like still good against you. You know, if you can fold out a lot of better hands, then sure, then jamming it's great, right? 'Cause,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, but king
Yeah.
queen, I would say he calls, you know, king
I
10,
think I need
he
to
probably
brush
folds.
up on my ICM
Yeah.
strategies.
Yeah. Here I
Just be
would.
careful with rejamming with offsuit hands. That's all.
Okay.
Sorry, Louis. Go ahead.
You guys are betting small here. I would just go all in because half of the board are bad for us. I'm just
I would use 4 big blinds, actually, if I 3-bet or jam. But I'm not going for
I think both
5.
are fine. Both are fine, but jamming would be like a very standard play. Inducing with tens is like a little bit risky, you know.
Yeah.
What if he
Yeah.
just calls and then we get a bad flop, you know? So
yeah. Then
personally I would just jam, but I think
Yeah,
three
but
betting can be
bro,
good against some opponents, you know, some opponents who are spazzy.
bro,
Yeah.
I did that earlier and it didn't work out. I got
Yeah,
called by
yeah.
Jack 9 and he got the Jack on the flop or Jack on the river. So no, it didn't work out at
Hey,
all.
that's poker, man.
I,
That's
I
Yeah,
poker.
I
I know
think
what
we're
you
getting
mean.
close. I think we're getting close, like to the final table, and him
For
opening
sure.
off 14 big blinds, isn't he being polar by going min?
Yeah, he's trying to say he has like a pretty strong hand
He's got
or
trash. He's got trash, or he's got a good hand.
maybe not trash, but like a stealing hand, maybe like an ace
Like a stealing
8
hand.
or
Yeah,
ace
that's sort
9,
of,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
that's
yeah, that's what he's trying to say.
okay. And
He
by
also
me
doesn't
doing
play too
something,
many jams from that
okay.
position, so you have to be careful. But yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Even at 14?
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't
Yeah,
have like
okay.
too many jams, right? Like Jack 10 suited, maybe he won't jam into so many people, you know, stuff like that. Queen 10 suited, he might just min raise.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's just a lot easier to jam here. The whole thing is
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah, I like
No,
jamming.
I agree. I agree. I've been doing that through the whole tournament jamming, and this time
Yeah.
I try to be cute.
Yeah, you can induce it like jacks. Tens, you should just probably get it in.
I
But
don't
yeah,
think
don't think it's a mistake. So fine
this
play.
is too many big blinds to be jamming here. Am I wrong?
Uh yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
min raise. I think this is
Button
a
jam.
Min raising seems okay.
making it
15
eight.
with ace 6 seems a bit much, right?
Yeah, I don't like at all.
Yeah,
Uh,
okay.
yeah, you can jam like ace nine. Actually, no. Like the solver seems to be okay with the suited version, so maybe it's okay. Yeah, it doesn't jam ace deuce and jam ace seven. The ace six is okay, so maybe it's not too bad. It's
Talk
okay.
about why you chose the 8 as opposed to a jam. What was your
Uh,
process?
um, my well, trying to remember the thought of the I guess when I did it was more the big blind. I mean, sorry, the button.
Yeah,
If he then decides to rejam, I feel like because I think there's only like final two tables or three tables, it still allows me to fold, and I still
right.
got like roughly around 10 big blinds.
So
That's
if
what I
you're
was
gonna
thinking, I
if
guess,
you're
at the
gonna
time.
so if you're gonna fold to him, you don't need to spend 8 big blinds for it.
Sure.
And
Okay.
if the say you can accomplish the same thing smaller if you're gonna fold to him. And
Okay.
it's not like a smaller raise signals that you're gonna fold to him.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, the one thing it does do, the larger raise signals to the two blinds that they have zero fold equity, which is what you wanted to do, right?
Yeah.
But obviously, 6 big blinds does the same thing to them.
Okay. Sure.
And then the only question is, do you believe that that button will read a 6 big blind one as a steal he can get away with as an invitation, but an 8 as one that he won't?
Okay.
And I don't think so.
Yeah.
You know, Dean says 3 big blinds accomplishes the same thing, probably. And two, I mean, the standard open size also does a lot of that, except sometimes the blinds think they have more fold equity.
Okay, so if it was for 9 big blinds, you'd fold a 7. But the thing is here, it's 5 bigs. You gotta call it 7 big blinds. So two big
Oh, this
blinds.
one, yeah. This one you gotta
So
call, I think.
I feel like this is very, very close here. I don't fault you for folding because they don't get it in wide enough, probably.
Yeah.
I feel like this is really close to the floor, the calling range. I don't know if I can find something maybe similar, maybe in the final three tables.
There you go. Big blind of 7.
Yeah, but there's no big stack to open.
Okay.
23 versus
Nine's
9.
huge. Nine's a big difference to then 7.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing.
Okay.
Yeah, the deeper you get, the more it mixes, but then it's also shorter. So it feels like it's really close here. Oh, is this final table? Eight, eight left. So yeah, it is, right?
Yeah.
All right, final table. Hmm. This is a spot where I think I'm folding. What they do here?
Did I call? I'm not too sure. Think I should, looking at it now in this situation, I think I should fold.
Tim is suggesting a micro 3 bet.
Why would this be a 3-bet instead of a call?
Um, to put it really simply, as under SCM situations, the most important equity is fold equity. Playing pots is a higher variance option. Either player can hit something, the blind can come along. Um, One of the most common outcomes when we 3-bet is we fold and we take down like a 4 big front. And it's, it's a bluff with equity. Because it's like each step the fold. Those are kind of times very.
So in this arrangement, it would be the floor. You'd fold queen jack suited, you'd fold queen 10 suited, jack 10 suited.
Okay.
And let's see if we can find another one. Something where cutoff is around 27, and then there's a bunch of short stacks. But this one has less short stacks, so low jack and then cutoff. So in this one we're gonna play. See, very similar range, right? To the one we just saw. Like the player in
Yeah.
position, you're not incentivized to play a lot of suited tens. Like even like your king 10 suited, 0 EV, mixing some folds here. So very close.
Yeah,
You can play.
yeah,
Uh,
I'd say one of the
I would not 3-bet here because you don't accomplish very much. You want to use like a suit.
Louis, the EVs are literally identical. Look at the EVs. They're literally identical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's mixing folds, so you can
Yeah,
consider
yeah.
fold. But what
The
I'm saying
garbage hand, you can use it as
here,
a bluff. It's fine.
disagree, highly disagree. You want to use worse kings here, get better kings to fold. That would be my strategy. With king 10, I don't ever get a better king to fold. So I don't see the merit of 3-betting king 10, but with king 3, king 4, king 6, king 7, you get a bunch of better kings to fold. That would be my strategy. Just call suited hands from the big blind. Oh,
Oh
RFI
shit! Was I muted the whole time?
the whole time, my
yeah.
friend.
I was
What
just saying that you get king jack king queen to fold. So technically not not too bad. You get the better hand to fold, but calling is fine too. But I
Yeah,
kept talking. Nobody answered me. I kept. Oh, are we on final table? Are we on final table? Nobody said anything. I was like, damn.
yeah, yeah,
So are
yeah.
we on final table? We
Yeah, we are.
are. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Okay. 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 Nice. 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 Continue.
So against a 6 big blind with 9-8, there's a 4 big blind. We can still pressure him. I think we're gonna have a very, very aggressive strategy here. So all in with 9-8. I would never limp here. What do you guys think?
Okay.
Yeah, don't give the blind the blood and see flops. Absolutely
Yeah.
not. All
What's
in.
the consensus here? Because with the 4 big blind here, yes, his risk premium is low. Yes, he's gonna call wide, but you gotta
No,
put pressure.
he's yeah, he's not calling wide. He's like really afraid. We should be playing basically 100% hands, like 90% hands here.
and do we just jam them or do we actually raise them?
I think it's a jam with the most of them, with
Good,
everything.
good.
A vanilla sim with a really short stack on the big line. 14-4. Maybe. Let's see the 14-4. Yeah, something like this makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't limp, you don't, and then but this one, like he's the shortest stack. Okay, I think this one would be even better. This one, let's look at the button strategy. Like the button is gonna jam any two, see?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because of the two big blind folded, and then there's those two other short stacks. The big blind can just do anything. The button, I mean. So I feel like this is a very similar spot. You should be jamming almost anything.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'll be like very honest. Like I would say one of my biggest leaks is ICM and like final table play. Like I'm the biggest fish on the table when it comes to stuff like that. I still need to study a fair bit about that.
Well, it's about ladders, right? This guy cannot go broke before this guy's. You just
Yeah.
take advantage of it. Okay, I like a call. Here, at this time, yeah, but this is such a difficult. This is very, very tough. I think I prefer to. Yeah, 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 yeah. Can you jam here? Feels like, yeah. Okay, you just do go all in here.
Raise. Yeah.
You don't raise, you go all in there. All the cookies with king queen suited. Because if you min raise, he jams, you're in a world of hurt. He jams, you're in a world of hurt.
Louis,
So
can we see a sim?
you
They don't
can't.
want to jam. They don't want to jam.
They sure
They have tremendous ICM pressure on them against you.
they do. They do, but
Okay.
they will still jam.
Mhm.
That's when min raise. So what do you guys think about open jamming here? Is this
Yes,
crazy?
please. Yes, please. No, it's not.
Sorry, I think it's crazy. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just don't know why would I just punt it all off when if the big blind wakes up with something, I'm just gone. Ah,
So
okay,
in this scenario, it would be a jam.
okay.
But here we cover everyone, right? Yeah.
Just
Just like the sim, just like the cover everyone, cover everyone.
Yeah, but okay, but if we bust, we have a lot more chips left. Here it's I don't know. I personally wouldn't jam it. Maybe it's good. I
But
feel like
Doc,
it's too risky. I feel it's too risky.
why would you trust your feelings and your opinions when the sim is telling you otherwise?
Because the sim does not have the same stack sizes. It had similar ones. We didn't. Let's look closer and see. That's
I
why. If you have these exact
I
stack
don't know.
sizes,
I don't know,
let's look.
Scott. I feel like we're gonna jam even if we run like an HRC here.
Okay, let's just take a look. Find it.
What,
Find a 25
Jeremy,
of them.
what do you think about
25 in the cutoff.
is Jeremy here? Scott? He's on mute.
Jeremy's mic is off. He just doesn't know it.
He's talking still.
Oh no, Jeremy. Yeah, Jeremy's here. Yeah, Jeremy's mic is off. So
yeah.
there was one that was there was one that had that we had 25. Take a look. Take a look at 25. That because we're at 26. Um, and okay, the next one down is a pretty good one because at least someone has a similar number to us.
Well,
One
no, now we're covered. It's a very, very
okay.
different.
What about if we all have 25? It's very similar in that sense.
You don't want to ever
Like
Okay, symmetric stacks and ICM is the last thing you want to look at.
Okay, so here we go. This one's not terrible at all as a comparison. Yep, jammy jammy.
Okay.
That's a good reason.
You
You have convinced me, Louis.
You can look at more. I mean, and you need to be sure that kind of thing.
I just
Let's
feel
show the
like
hand again.
What if
the
we're
big blind
covered?
stack.
Even if we're covered, even if we're covered, it would be an okay jack. But it
Yeah.
would be for me a very different story, honestly. It would be a lot less of a thing covered, but when we're covering,
He does cover us. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I can't do math.
Yeah, the second time that we should just have chip top, and then we get to see a flop with a guy that doesn't have a calling range here, but ends up having one. And then we have to play him post, and then he just hits something, and then all of this could have been avoided.
Sure. Yeah, with the jam. Yeah.
Similar spot. I think you go all in here.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think I limp again.
Yeah, why would you limp? You cover him. He's ahead of this guy, and then he's tied with him, so he can't even defend his big blind because he's currently tied with this guy.
Yeah.
So he literally cannot even call. So let's see. One where the big blind has 15. And then there's a 6, 7, and 14. That's very close. Let's see. Small blind strategy. Oh, okay. So this
Oh my
happens.
good. Oh,
It happens because there's a 9 big blind that folded here. So this guy is just handcuffed. 7 big blind
yeah.
folded. And then a similar stack. So very similar strategy, and you just need to punish the big blind.
This is great. I can't wait to play again. I'm just gonna be jamming on everyone.
Oh, the second barrel with second pair.
Again, this is not a spot where
Yeah.
I want to have any raise. I'm just sticking it in with King Jack here. 12, 12. Now we are covered. Now we are in the pickle. But again, he cannot call off. So the gun is on our side here. We can shoot. Uh, so I believe I would be jamming kind of wide, a lot less wide than what we've seen here. Like a lot less, but like if we go shorter and everyone is short, and then he covers us, something like this. A big blind from the small blind, yeah, exactly. Something like this where you don't really jam the junk in his face anymore. You don't even
Yeah.
jam the suited hands anymore, but you still jam like what's this?
King 3.
Oh yeah, blocker, a king. Ha!
Yeah, King 3,
King
Queen 5.
sticking it in, no problem. And
Okay.
eight, no problem. For a jack, I think you need like a good kicker, a queen, you need a good kicker, but so yeah.
Sorry, Tim. I know I'm terrible.
Well, you could improve your small blind ICM play for sure.
What's
Oh
the
no,
small
I know. Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
what's the size for
All
the
in,
when we raise when we don't jam?
2.
It's 2, not 2.5. Okay. Let's check.
Yeah.
Which surprises me that you ever go down to 2.
I would definitely go all in here, never raising. Yeah.
Yay!
Oh my goodness, that's terrible. We thought it was a final
Oh,
table, but then it wasn't.
so,
Great.
well,
I think I like it. Big bet. On trip boards, you got the pair advantage, right? So
yep.
you generally want to size up. So I would go like 4 or 5 big ones here.
He paid you with 9 jack. Nice.
Small, we like it. I think I would polarize here. Given a straight complete, I would go 85%. This is too small.
That flop allowed us to bet big. This flop also allows us to bet big if we want, right?
I feel like this is
Okay.
too small.
Even though we've got the heart, or it
Yes.
doesn't matter.
Um, feel like a 10 on this turn at this SPR with this hand class. I would definitely always go 85%. Let's see the machine. Machine says no, raise. Say we
I
are.
think because I think it was multi-way.
Yeah,
How,
We were
how did
multi-way on the
we
flop.
get how did we get so many chips and why is everyone so big already?
it's
Again, all the
called
Yeah,
tables.
GG Poker. You get a rollback. For
when we thought,
yeah.
sorry, when we thought it was a final table, it was the final two tables. This is the final table.
But what Bob doesn't know is on actual real poker softwares, there's a
Mm-hmm.
rollback when you reach the final
Ah,
table.
okay.
So you go like, say you have 10 big blinds, they average it to like 20 or 30.
Oh, okay.
It's called a final table rollback.
And the way they do it is they lower the blinds or do they increase your stack?
They increase your stack.
Wow.
And then the blinds don't go by the time anymore. They go by an amount of hands.
Oh, good. Look at this. There were big bets on this flop. That's what I thought.
So yeah, but generally small, right? And then he calls and then 10 of heart on the turn. I think the low jack here is sizing out, over betting. I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
okay.
I'm surprised it's over betting because usually the way it works is how many straight completes. If straights are completing, you go 85%, which is a bit of a thing here. But and in general, if the straight don't complete, you go over bet, right?
Did he three bet any of his king? Did he three bet any of his king queen off pre?
Yes, some, but not
That
all.
might be why. It might be the straight complete. We might not care about the straight
Yeah,
completing as much.
yeah, I don't think that's a factor actually.
Okay.
Um, right. So we could consider sizing up here, 85 or over bet.
Okay.
Open call, and so whenever you're out of position, heads up. You want to check a lot here, and don't think you have many big bets here. What do you guys think? Seems a bit spewy to bet big out of position heads up here. Unable to analyze. Why not? Turn cut off our jack, low jack on the. Ah,
Maybe because I played so bad.
there's 9 players here. That's why it's like, what the hell?
Ah, okay.
So 9 players, huh? All right. Okay. Okay, so Defend the big blind, seems good. Check, bet small. Call. The tough one. Yeah, gotta continue, right? Now you fold. Okay, two with this board. I like calling.
You certainly could raise though, right?
The thing is, you don't really get a better ace to fold, right? So you only get worse hands to fold than yours. This one. So I don't
Okay.
know. If it was like ace four of diamonds here, I think like you get better aces to fold. I think it would be a better spot. This is a spot where I would always get out of the way with ace 10. Um, I don't think you have much of a calling range. The thing is, when you have a 10 in your hand, you're blocking the bottom of early positions range.
Mm-mm.
So 10 here isn't good. And then after it goes open call, this guy doesn't really have a calling range. Honestly, I think you could get away here kind of easily. Um, Three betting, I think it's an ambitious three bet. Let's look at the sim, I guess, but I'm not a fan of this.
Okay.
I think I'm
I
literally folding.
personally call. I personally call. I think it's a good hand in position to play multi-way.
That one's closer
Yeah, that
because
one looks pretty
because
good.
it has that 17 there.
Yep.
But is the initial raiser got us covered?
Yes. I think he's got
I
55.
mean,
Yeah.
in the sim.
We're dealing with button cutoff, hijack, low jack, under the gun on the earliest position possible. So say it would be low jack 42. See, the cutoff has no calling range. I knew that because he's too
Mhm.
short and it's a final table.
Yeah.
No matter how we put it, he's never gonna have a calling range. And then, like, if we make him deeper, maybe, sim with 17. There's not gonna be any good way about this. Let's see. This one is really deeper. Can we find around 20?
You know what the wizard needs? The wizard needs a thing where it finds the closest ICM sim for you, where you type in the numbers and it says this is the closest thing I could find.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a great idea.
That's a really easy thing for it to do.
yeah. Um,
Yas could program it in a day
yeah, it's true, right?
or less.
Okay, so say at 22, we may have the smallest calling range in the world, right? So say he calls, and against that, do you think you're gonna play a stand? Of course not,
Man, look at
because
final table ICM play. It's to me, it's just like I feel like it's all over the place. It's very just ace high heavy.
no, it's very simple, man. You have a 10 in your hand, okay? You block the bottom of his opens. Okay, you block this row here, which is makes
Yeah.
him more likely that he has something in that part. Okay, so if you have a 10 in your hand, you're against CP, it's bad. If you have
Okay.
an 8 or a 9, you're against LP, it's bad for the same reasons. If you have a
Sure.
9 in your hand, you block all the ace 9, king 9, queen 9, pocket nines. So it's much more likely he has a better hand.
Okay.
So to me, it's an easy fold here. Then we 3-bet, we get a 10. Ooh, fancy. We got a C-bet or check. We're covered, so I don't mind checking at all. Turn bet, okay. This is not an open, but
Okay.
you're chip leading. So at this point, you could think this is okay because you're chip leading. Open, you just smooth call. Seems perfect. Nice. Here's call.
This seems like a better jam. Pre.
You want to jam Brie here?
Oh no,
So
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought we were small blind and he was big blind. Never
okay,
mind. I don't want to jam. Absolutely, I don't.
okay. I would 3-bet here or fold, but I think it's just a fold for the same reason I mentioned. A 10 in your hand is bad.
Okay.
This one. Can we pressure him? Not really. Risk premium
Got
is
it.
pretty low. He's opening into 2 big stacks. I think we just call a lot.
Yeah.
Queen, check, check. After check, check, I would bet 80%. Bet a lot bigger than that because you have bluffs
Okay.
here that need full equity. Here, this is tougher. This is this is a call. I don't think I would 3-bet very much here. I would 3-bet a wheel. Because again, when you 3-bet here, you never get a better ace to fold. You just get worse hand than yours to fold. And then all the better
Okay.
hand than yours call, right? What are you targeting? Precisely ace jack offsuit? Like like 16 combo? Like if with 12 combos? Doesn't make sense to me to be 3-betting here.
So
Uh
you would flat this?
flat, yeah, probably.
Okay.
Um ooh, the big lines. Uh yeah. See, we end up like in this spot, like yeah, I don't like the way we played out there at all.
Okay.
So chip leader against button cut off hijack, hijack, second and chips. We're gonna be very aggressive here, very very aggressive. But let's see, okay. Chip leader versus chip leader in the small blind, a big one, and then. Everyone is around 30. The average has to be lower.
Maybe check the 62-38. Does that work?
Everyone is way too deep there.
Oh, everyone's too big. Yeah.
Um, and then we can't have like a big stack left to high. 46. All right, so say the cutoff opens there, and then you're the small blind. Yeah, you don't get to 3-bet those kind of hands. You 3-bet the worst
Okay.
one, because they get better aces to fold. Same with kings. Same idea. Um, but this one is a bit different because we're very like he covers us, right? We need one where we're the chip leader, we're daddy.
Louis, do you want to say anything about the magical king jack suited there?
No.
Okay.
Fast
One.
that was.
This one. This is it. So the cutoff. Wait, did we have a better position than the cutoff? Yeah, I'm gonna go one. Yeah. So here, chip leader against CP. Button cutoff hijack. Against CP is not rebetting at all this part of the deck. And then here we make him against cutoff. Still not rebetting this part of the deck at all.
Okay.
So yeah. This is a punty.
Yep. And how many ace tens did I get?
All of them.
Again, this is a spot where you're against early position. You have
Yeah.
a stand, it's not great. Now, with ace 10, probably fine to call. But with the other suited tens, like, now again,
That was a gift.
button cutoff hijack, low jack versus under the gun. Under the gun is 21, and then we are currently for third in chips. So under the gun is 21. And then we are 35-ish. So 23, 20, okay. Then we're not chip leading. So let's see under the gun. One opens. Then low jack with ace 10 is okay. So yeah. You can three bet, you can call, but you gotta fold like the other suited tens, right? And even queen
Yeah.
jack. Ouch. What do you do here? I guess you go. This is a plus one. Five. The thing is, this guy here, bet call, like he's never just smooth calling with like pocket seven here or like ace five of diamonds here, right? So when he calls here, he's not super cat, but kind of cat.
Yeah.
But it would have been cleaner. It went check, 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 and then he bets big like this. Then you'd have a very much easier bluff catching spot. But after he calls the flop and now he leads like less than half, it's a very tough spot. I don't know what to do here. You call. I don't fault you. I don't think it's bad to call. Straight, over cards, the flush, everything break, of course, and then you go to
Yeah.
too many outs. That's how it works. Too
Yeah.
many outs. You just get screwed a lot.
About the ace-10 suited pre-flop play. In the one hand where you said that's a clear fold, was the main reason that we are covered, or was the main reason that someone raised and someone else called?
Yeah. All those together, along with the fact we had a 10. But the fact that the guy called is weighting heavily in the equation as well.
Okay.
Here 14 bigs. Can we pressure him? We can. He has a lot to lose. How wide do you jam on him? So you gotta jam every offsuit ace. You gotta jam a bunch of offsuit kings. We gotta jam queen eight and better. We gotta jam offsuit eights and better. We
A
gotta
lot of suited stuff. A lot of suited stuff sees the flop though, Louis.
I don't know. I don't know because look at like this 7 big blind here, this 12 big
Mhm.
blind here. He's ahead. He's ahead. Uh, I don't know how our range is gonna play here with 20 big effective. Let's see. So he is 14 and we are 20. Look at both, I guess.
We can't go up. Were
How
there any
about
higher ones? Yeah, keep going up. Sort by small blind.
Well, actually, we're the big blind and we got 20. So let's look at around 20 and then boom, like look at this one.
Yeah, although this one doesn't have a shorty to
Doesn't?
threaten him. I didn't see a shorter stack of his.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's important.
That's a problem, yeah.
But here's the thing: if you go all in on this in this sim, then you're
Yeah, that's a
definitely
good
going.
one.
Oh, this is perfect. This is a
Yeah,
great
with the
one.
7 and the 9. Yeah.
Okay, we're on table to analyze. Fine. Can we close this? No. Okay, so we were saying, okay, small blind lens. It has no lens, of course. So he literally has no lens.
Yeah. But it doesn't break the solver.
But yeah, let's
But our
see.
answer is going to be totally fucked up.
Yeah.
But as you see, a lot of suited stuff calls. I mean, a lot of suited stuff sees a flop.
Right. And then can we find something else where maybe a bit deeper he'll have a limping range? Yeah, this one. Let's see 17. May have some limps here. There we go. Against that. Oh, very similar strategy, right? It looks
Yeah.
very similar. So you jam your worst ace, worst kings, and as Scotty said, suited ends. I can see the flop. You can stick it in a little 10-4 sometimes if you want. Ooh, tough spot here with mines. With two
I think I
short.
jam here.
I don't know
Huh?
about that. Um, so final table, 5 left. And we are the big blind with 22.
6 left.
6 left. Yeah.
Can I not count?
Yes, you cannot count.
Okay, so we have around 22 where the big blind shorty opens and then chip leader.
Call.
So shorty opens from the low jack and then chip leader calls from the call. Shorty opens. Chip leader calls. Chip leader is very poor here.
One low looks.
Yeah, okay, so short stack open from the low jack or the high jack. Let's see the high jack.
Louis, what
Then
do the little arrows mean in that interface on the numbers?
little
Next time you look at one, we'll look at it. When
then
you're
the
in it.
shortest stack, the biggest stack.
Oh, thank you.
So high jack raise, I cut off calls. And then we're looking at pocket lines here. Oh, stick it in. Still good enough. All right, so that's a good one. Ooh, call, very fancy. Ooh,
Oh,
Yeah, this is a bit painful.
Yeah.
He'll come back. Jam this. Everybody folds. Okay, jam this and oh,
Look
be
at that.
And win.
win unimproved. That you didn't expect. Pseudo jam that. And you're back.
20,
Easy game.
you say. 4 left, chip leader fold. This probably a jam. What do you guys think?
I would jam it.
I would raise a7, raise a6, but ace5 off and ace8 off, and all the other I'm jamming.
And are you
Uh,
raising the ace seven and ace six to fold to a jam?
not to him,
But
not to
okay,
him, to him.
okay.
So we got what, 4 left. We got 11 big blinds on the big blind. And then we got a huge chip leader. And then we're the button.
But that gives us a huge chip lead. We can't use that one.
Okay, so actually that's sort like this. Chip leader is here and he's folding. After that, we have an 11 really short stack in the big line here. And then we are the button. And then we are covered. So really close. Let's look at this and let's look at this. So this one, the button would do just min raising. No jamming. What about 17? 17, the button would see. This in my mind was gonna be a very simple. See, exactly. The exact strategy I said. You raise a 6, you raise a 7, you jam a 8, and all the other ones. So I thought the strategy was gonna be like this more. So okay.
So is it because the middling hands don't get anything better to fold? Is that sort of the point
Just
of it?
It's just bad blockers here. The 6, the 7 are just really bad blockers. You block the fold from your opponents.
Okay. And then obviously ace five and below we make better to fold, and then
Yeah,
the
those
eight
are
going.
those you don't block the folding range. Those are just you block the pure junk, right? Whereas a 6, a 7, you block the hands that are mixing folds, right? The weakest
Okay.
part of the kind of understand what I mean? Like the
Yeah,
weak
yeah. It's
because 9 or anything above an 8 is gonna call you. Okay.
yeah,
Anything under a 5 is just pure junk. It's not even in the equation. So when you have a
sure.
6, a 7, and an 8, it's really you block the softest part of the ring. The
Yeah, so
weakest.
that's what I'm yeah, that's what I'm saying. So ace five to ace two makes ace eight, ace seven, ace six to fold,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
better.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Oh, interesting one. 15 big blinds and suited king. I'm interested in looking at the strategy. I think we're going to be very respectful here. So we're
You
going
and I
to,
see in hell right now.
yeah, we're going to be respectful. So we have around 15. He has 30. There's a short
It
stack
is a
with,
really good one. Yeah.
Does anyone hate full nit mode?
oh no, you got to stick it in.
Oh.
Take it in, yes, but I do hate it. I mean, I agree with both of you, you know?
Let's look at this one. Similar. Yeah. You gotta jam those.
All right.
Oh well.
Very aggressive strategy.
I think I linked
It's
Glenn
just a
before.
gift to the 7.4 when Big Blind wakes up with a hand.
And it's literally like chip leader folds, he's second in chips. Those two sims are very similar, and you just gotta get it in here with king six. So again, small blind, RFI, ICM.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Never, ever, ever raise a strong hand from this SPR. Raise top pair, like raise king eight here. Okay, raise your top pair, raise whatever you want, like stuff. Never raise a strong hand from a short SPR like this. You're just torching so much equity here. Here you don't care what
Okay.
you don't care, okay? You can run whatever, you're not gonna fold your hand at this. SPR two top two pair, okay? Like it really needs to be like club, and then Jack 10. Okay, if it runs perfect four liners, you may fold your king six. Otherwise, no matter what happens here, ace, make it whatever, you're never folding. So you don't want to
Okay.
have a big range here. You're getting rid of all the bluffs for nothing here. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is one of your worst plays so far because
Sure.
the value of those chips here that was gonna he made bet on the turn are tremendous, right? So yeah,
Okay.
all in, nice limp. Do we limp here? 22, 24, 16. Feels like a good limp to me. Let's look at the strategy because I'm highly interested in small blind ICM RFI. It's a very difficult spot to master. Um,
That 20-30 isn't that off.
2030, this one? He's second in chip, so we have to find one where he's second.
Go down two.
This
There's a
one?
20-30, that one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay, so a lot more limping. Um,
And
lot less.
fold suited shit.
Yeah. Well, the junk, even you don't even play all suited ends here. So yeah. I don't think you get to limp fold
What
against.
happened with it? Did you just fold the queen 10?
No, the 9-5.
Okay.
Okay, no, it's good. It's good. It's a good fold. I didn't think you were folding that much, but sure. Even queen five. Okay.
Here we go. This is queen 10. That's what I
This
want.
is an easy fold for the reasons we've seen earlier.
Yeah.
That we can confirm. EP opens. We are the button with 20 bigs. 20 bigs, the button, and then
The
there's
big
a
blind's too big.
Yeah, that's a good one. Can we use the 18-23 both for that one?
wait, I don't see a good 28. This is it.
Louis, does the 10 still count when the EP is now the cutoff?
Good
There's
point.
only four.
Good
Yeah, there's
point.
only four players.
Good point. I just feel like from 20 big blind, another factor is you don't have much of a calling range in position from 20 big blind with ICM.
Yeah,
But good point. He's not EP. He's
yeah.
the so cut off here. What do we do with queen 10? Huh. Look at that.
Oof, yeah.
Like I'm not
No,
surprised.
but
like a team that keeps on happening. And then uh,
I think my problem is when I play that I'm always thinking of chip EV
yeah.
because obviously I've studied so much chip EV that my mentality needs to start to switch.
Yeah. Well, as we saw, man, the early game, your game is pretty strong. You never like you jam all those ace kings. You're rumbling early on. Like it doesn't mess around, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so button cutoff against the cutoff, a pair like this. We have the short. Oh, he's opening into the two biggest stack. This is very tough. I think this is a jam. What do you guys say?
So, Mike, one of the things to sort of keep in mind as you get to final tables is there should be no flops.
Sure.
So
Okay.
bad. I mean, I'm exaggerating, and there's big blind play, of course, but flops are bad.
Okay.
So in
And one
this
of the reasons
scenario,
flops are bad is because of all the tournament equity you give to the two people who are not in the hand.
Is this the saying when you fold, you make money? Is that
Yeah,
sort of,
yeah.
yeah.
When you fold to make money, or more accurately, when any time two people see the flop and you're not in the hand, you're making money.
Yeah. Yeah.
so
So
either way,
don't be one of those two people.
mixing with pocket trees, you can call, you can jam. King five off against him. We cover him. This has to be a jam. Oh my God, really? What the hell are you
Yeah,
doing?
I know.
Are you, wow, you love the pain or what? Jesus Christ.
Hey, at least it's a good study session to let out your frustration at me.
Yes, I'm having fun. Are you? I mean,
Yeah, I am.
uh, honestly, Mike, I'll be honest, okay? I rarely see somebody butcher the small blind more than myself. So it's really good to see from it.
It's good. At least I made you feel better.
Definitely.
There's a big blind of around 11 or 12 where the small blind covers them. That's what we need.
Well, the good thing about after this session that at least I'm gonna remember you, Louis, in like visually you yelling at me. So I'm gonna be just jamming a lot now.
Yes. Angrily jamming on people
Yeah.
from the small blind. And then when they call with a better hand, you know what you do?
What's
You,
that?
you
Suck
hit the
out. You suck out.
you hit the damn five. Oh yeah, you want to call and have a calling hand? Well, I got 35% equity, my friend. How about
Yeah.
that? So, uh, 18-ish, the shortest stack. Let's look at this one just for fun. King five here. Think it's a jam. Um, what if it's a bit shorter? And it has to be the shortest stack to the key here. Because I believe like if his risk premium is this one, we don't stand to lose very much. It's not gonna be a good one.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
two.
but uh,
What do the other two stacks have in the real world in this one?
40,
Both
20.
cover us. Okay, so we're third and fourth.
But let's look if we like if instead he was covering us. Let's see how our strategy would differ. In my mind, it's all the same strategy. It's all like
Yeah.
aggressive from the small blind, like jam all the
You have a
ace,
blocker.
jam the good queens, the jack, you need a seven or an eight. Usually, very often, even the queen, you'd need like a 7 or an 8 with your queen, but you jam just all the kings, all the queens. But yeah, this is like you're looking for pain when you min raise there. And,
Yeah, yeah.
and pain
And
is,
there I go.
And there's your pain.
yeah.
Yeah, I deserve it.
Again, stick it in.
Yeah, I know. I know that now.
Punish so hard from the small blind. Oh, okay, open jam from the daddy. Good call. Although I don't think you have a big calling range, but I think tens are in there. Ooh, this is a very tough spot from the small blind. I don't know what to do here.
I'd fold.
Mm. Okay, I know. He's chip leader. He has, he's the button, so he must be extremely wide. So therefore, we can jam on him because he's so wide that he can't, like, he has to be folding a huge chunk of his range. I think we jam every pair here. Um, let's see the button, chip leader, and then two really short stacks. Blah, blah, blah. Average has to be low.
Would it be a bad idea to raise to something to like
Yes.
10 big blinds? 10 or maybe
Yeah,
just in
you can't fold.
we could we fold if let's say we raise to 10 and ABC jams and button calls?
Yes. Then we could fold.
Think Scotty may be right. Most of the sim we've seen aren't jamming pocket trees at all.
Yeah. And this one doesn't have any jams. But are those raises pseudo jams? Are they like
Mhm.
almost?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I made a
Yes,
good
you're
point.
right. You're
Okay.
right, but we don't fold. Yeah.
Quite possibly folding pocket tree here is better than jamming.
Okay.
But him folding is the best.
This here is never gonna be a three bet. Hit three left, we get it in.
Yeah, we already made the deal here.
Okay, so at this point you made a deal,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's how we turn $5 into 1K. Honestly, guys, this
Hey.
is not a small feat.
Very
2,000
nice.
right there. $5. If you could change all the $5 in your pockets into 1K, you'd be a very happy man.
Yeah, well done.
Well done. GG on the score, my friend.
Yeah, well
Yeah,
done.
thanks,
GG,
guys.
brother, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate your analysis and your help, everyone, on trying to make my game better, which is really good. And I appreciate the community as well. You guys are the best.
It's a true pleasure, my friend. True pleasure. It's fun to review the hands. Fun to see you butchering all those small blind RFIs. And yeah,
As long as that makes you smile, Louis. As long as it makes you smile that
yeah,
I'm doing worse than you.
yes. And then, yeah, no, it's never easy to put yourself forward in front of everybody and share your mistakes. So thanks a lot for that.
No,
Thanks a
thank
lot
you.
for watching, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on Friday. Right? No, are we
Okay,
Friday?
Today's
Yeah,
Friday.
Friday.
today's Friday.
Okay, so happy grind on the weekend, and see you guys on Monday.
Cheers,
Yeah.
all.
Cheers.
See you guys.